Okay, Dr. Claudia Albers, position, lecturer, cell phone, email address. This is what I used to contact this person. April 24th, 2017, I archived it. There is no prior archive of that staff listing for academic staff at Wits University in Johannesburg. And this is May 2nd, 2017, the only other one. It didn't change. Let's see if it changed at all. Nope. No change. Okay, let's try the next one I found. This one shows her face. My research interests are yada, 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 yada. Click for full profile, and that's a full profile in the background. Because if you hover over it, well, it doesn't actually work. They broke their page. But hey, that's okay. And this was April 24th. This is May 2nd. I contacted the researcher herself, Dr. Claudia Albers, at the University of Witwatersrand, Johannesburg. No response. That can mean one of two things. I'm sorry, but this is a college professor or teacher. There's no reason to not respond unless she's either busy or she's on sabbatical and can't communicate. Meaning, when I asked her before if she had anything to do with Scott Sion and the other idiots, she wasn't there. Now let's review. If she was able to do a communication over the internet to be interviewed on a YouTube channel saying something completely preposterous, she could have also checked her email. Alright? What are your credentials, WAPTEK? You're a finger troublemaker, mind your own business, whatever the hell that means. My credentials are that I don't have any. All I did was ask supposedly the person who's in the recordings to respond yes or no, were you in the reportings? No response. Because she's not able to communicate. Because she's not able to communicate. Maybe she died 6 months ago. Maybe she's not near her computer. Maybe she's on vacation. You suck, causing the physicist to be fired from her 17-year career. WTF is wrong with you? Counterpoint. There is no indication she was fired because you keep thinking for some reason Scott Sion isn't going to just fake having a professor. Again, the person who's claiming to be in the recordings on YouTube is impersonating an actual person, and Scott Sion being involved in this would be subject to a lawsuit for defaming someone's career by lying about them, talking to them about this trash. You're a piece of trash. Karma's a biatch. Yeah, sure it is. Especially if you are a boomerang. What you did to the physics professor in helping end her 17-year career of teaching at the university is disgusting. She didn't lose her job because it hasn't been posted or redacted. Number one. Number two, there are no other contacts showing it. Number three, Scott's very carefully avoiding posting any links to the person's page or acknowledging the person. All for money. Again, this is the common refrain that somehow everyone is paid money to disagree with you, so that invalidates them. How about this? People are paid money to sell you deodorant. Do you think that they're shills? Yes, that makes them shills. They do it for a living. There are reputation companies that do this for a living. I contacted a university professor in another continent saying, someone's impersonating you and destroying your reputation. And I'm a bad person for asking. Right? Right. You will get what is coming to you in time. Let me see. You're either going to pray God to attack me because God's your personal army, or B, you're going to hurt me. Which threat is it this week? You make me sick, ruining a physicist's 17-year career who donated her precious time to help us understand physics and the solar system. Counterpoint. She's a physicist that deals with subatomic particles, not the physics of masses of objects in space in the solar system. It's not her purview. It's not her job. She doesn't do that stuff. She doesn't understand it, maybe. Maybe she does. The trouble is, you still have to prove that's the person in the recordings, and none of you have done it. Even the academics on YouTube are accepting at face value that this is the same person. And now this person's supposed to be claiming that she got fired. Okay, then why is her information still up on the university page? I mean, it could be just a mistake and they left it up, but the thing is, there's no assertion that's incontrovertibly directly connected to that person on that page saying she was fired. How can you live with yourself? I can live with myself easily. The only thing I did is contact the person you're claiming to communicate about and ask them if they are really that person. Boycott this cruel man, WAPTEK. You better help this kind physicist get her 17-year contract back. I'm trying to get her to respond as to whether or not she's the person in the videos. And if she does respond that she's not, she's going to sue Scott Sion for an enormous amount of money for damaging her freaking reputation by lying. And that's why he's faking the exit. This is another shimshuck. It's not her. I've looked at the quote-unquote published and peer-reviewed papers. They're write-ups that do not link back to this person. They never do. They don't attribute themselves to this person on that page. She's a humble and very smart person. The person in the YouTube channel videos is. The trouble is, that's probably not the university professor. And again, Scott has carefully avoided claiming it's really this person. So it's just a vague approximation of facts. You ruined her career. I ruined her career by emailing her and asking her to confirm or deny whether or not she's in Scott's What happened is she probably got the email and contacted him and said, stop lying about me being in your videos. That's probably what happened. Because I guarantee you, especially over in international lines, she can sue the living crap out of this little spud and take his life and liberty and justice for all and shove it up his butt and drain his wallet, which is what he's worried about. How can you stand yourself? Boycott this troll named WAPTEK. I can stand myself well because, again, what I did is ask the actual person who's claimed to be in the video to actually prove they're in the video, or sue the snot out of this guy. Scott got a notification from a lawyer telling him to knock this off. That's why he's faking the career being ruined. You ruined a career. How can you stand yourself? How can you ruin a physicist's life work and get her fired for researching Planet X? Counterpoint, there was no evidence of this particular person researched Planet X, and I went ahead and contacted the person rather than assuming I wasn't being lied to by a career criminal liar, Scott Sion. She's a gentle, giving soul. The one in the video? Actually, I agree. The voice in the videos is, but you have to prove it's that person. I had to prove, even to YouTube, I was the person I was claiming to be. You guys don't ask for proof that that's really the person. This is false authority. None of Chris Potter's videos and none of Scott Sion's videos link to the source of the work. And looking up the name, all I found was that lecturer, and it's a lecturer at Wits University. The University School of Physics room P221, studying theoretical elementary particles relating to electromagnetic mass splitting of the pion. So I asked that person if she is the same person in the YouTube videos, because a moon transit is not a brown dwarf star, and anybody would be able to take a criticism like me saying that to her and respond. And the moon appears much smaller than it does seen from the Earth because the spacecraft moon separation was several times greater than Earth-moon distance. Now the thing is, I'm going to reiterate here. I asked her to confirm or deny if she's in the video. No response means either A, someone's trying to hide something, B, she's not anywhere near the university and is on a sabbatical or whatever, or C, she's suing Scott and Chris. And that's why they're faking this exit. Next, I'm going to explain the creation of the wheel all the way up through integrated circuits, NASA versus the Soviet lunar probe and moon pics, and I'm going to look up the flat Earth videos of Rob Skiba and a hydromap to figure out why we have salmon problems. Again, Dr. Claudia Albers before and after identical. Claudia Albers researchers listed on the education school research lab people before and after. The only thing changes, and if you're curious about it, is the pixels changed up. No response from her. All I asked was, are you the person in the video? All that happened is Scott and Chris are now acting like, oh my God, she's getting fired. No, you got contacted by her lawyer and told to knock it off, and that's what happened. Now you have to stop saying it's her because you lied. Because you lied and tried to damage a career of a physicist. You're the ones destroying a physicist's reputation because you lied about her. You're the liars. You are the ones who damaged this person's reputation by lying about her, or she is refusing to simply acknowledge whether or not she was in the video. one way or another, I'm not at fault for anything here. I'm explaining something. This is probably not the person in the videos, and you guys are probably lying about her. And that, gentlemen and ladies, is defamation at least. You are guilty of it. The videos have been archived, and all of your claims have been archived, and I've looked at enough of the papers to realize they're not actually scientific papers. And none of them link back to this person because someone, Scott and the other idiot, are doing their best to not be able to be sued. That will fail. If you claim this person was in the video, you lied. Unless proven otherwise. And because I alerted this person, you're all scared to death because she can sue the snot out of you. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that.